Hello, I'm Robbie Fowler and you're watching Redmen TV.
Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. I'm Chris Pajak and this is the comments below show after Liverpool defeated Southampton 6-1 in the Capital Cup. Yes! What am I doing? I have no idea. Stop waving your arms around like an old man, Pajak, and the bingo wings are out because we beat Southampton 6-1. Yes! As I said, it's been absolutely ages since I've done a comments below show, but I thought, you know what? I've got a little bit of time. Paul's away, so he's not mithering me about what he wants done for Redmen and blah, blah, blah. So fuck him, and I'm coming back with a comments below show because I can. I'm going to start, and I've not seen these actually. Someone's actually prepared them, so this is going to be a little bit off the cuff. Randall. This is the topic. Connor Randall? Because I keep saying Callum. John O'Shea. Randall was excellent in my opinion. Tadic and Burton were doubling up on him down our right-hand side against him and he needed more protection. However, as soon as we scored, the tide turned and we just smashed them. Happy fucking days are here again. It's really interesting, John. How's your career gone since you've left Man United? It's gone down the pan, John. Has it really? I don't care what you say, John O'Shea. You don't know about defenders. No, but seriously. I gave him a 6 last night. I thought he was pretty poor on my player ratings show, and maybe I was a little bit harsh on him. I think this is how I'm trying to back it up. If Nathaniel Klein had put in that performance, I'd have given him a 6. I suppose you do have to take into consideration that he's a young kid. He's only had one start in the first team for Liverpool. Maybe I was judging him a little bit harshly, but I make the case. First 15 minutes. He was getting ripped by Tadic. Tadic was on fire last night. He's one of those players, isn't he, that if he's arsed, he's good, and if he's not arsed, he's just dead weight. Last night, I thought he was one of their standout players. Maybe I was being a bit harsh on him, and maybe I've got a bit more of a tendency to agree with you, John, this morning. Looking back on it, having watched the highlights again, probably quite an assured performance for a lad who picked up a yellow card very early on and did have 2 tough competitors going up against him. So, John, maybe you've swayed me mind there. Matyov, if Randall gets a 6 for that, what does it take to get less? What would a 1 take to get? See any Dejan Lovren performance last season. Elliot Knight, Randall looked really poor. I know he's young and he was up against a tricky player, but he just kept backing off and letting them cross the ball in. Brad Smith looked gravy when he came on, but a 4 out of 10 for Randall for me. Oh, harsh words, my friend. Harsh words, Elliot. Lovren over Sakho is the next topic. Broken down into topics. Aubrey's on fire this morning. Tyler Smart, do you guys think Lovren keeps his place when Sakho comes back? And if so, when would he lose it? Really tough question. I made the case last week on, I think it was one of the subscriber shows, and it was pulled out as a preview. Got slated in the comments for saying that we've looked more solid with Dejan Lovren in defence. I stand by that. You know, I think we have looked more solid. I'm not saying that Dejan Lovren's a better player than Mamadou Sakho. I actually believe that Mamadou Sakho is a much better player. But Dejan Lovren, he's been playing well, man. And I think I'm reticent to criticise him at the moment because until he does put another foot wrong, he's playing well. And you know, we are looking solid. Whether that's down to Dejan Lovren coming into the side or whether that's down to just playing more games under Jurgen Klopp and everybody in the system, not just the defence, actually understanding how to defend as a unit better. My honest opinion is it's probably a little bit more of that. Dejan Lovren is just sort of bathing in the light that Jurgen Klopp's shining on this side. Fucking, where's this coming from? I have no idea. DC Noel, my wife just asked me why all the towels are missing from the linen cabinet. Help, Pajak, how do I answer this one? I don't know. I have been caught many times with towel around my cock, and as such, I think sometimes it's just best to tell the truth. Look, love, there's 11 players out there. They're all doing a job. I felt I had to do mine, is the answer that I tend to go with. But DC Noel, if you're not as honest with your wife as that, just say you cut your dick. Just say you cut your dick. Honestly, that's the way forward, trust me. Alan Love, Benjamin Precious. Best match for Alan since the United 3-0 victory. Agreed, 100%. Craig OC59, Joe Allen, head and shoulders, best player on the park. Wow, after Divock Origi scored a hat-trick. Someone been sniffing something. Somebody been sniffing something. I think they might have. Sammy Rich, I can't wait to see the Welsh Javi play again. IMO, in my opinion, I'm down with the kids. That is by far his best game in an LFC shirt. I would tend to agree with you, Sammy, but I'm not giving him man of the match. On to the tactics. Jeff Whirl, Klopp said they ran a 4-diamond-2. What do you think about that? I think it shows that Jürgen is really aware of his tactics and understands how to change his tactics when we aren't scoring. If he called it a 4-diamond-2, fair play. It was a 4-4-2 diamond, is how most people would put it. You confused the living daylights out of me saying it like that. He is really aware of his tactics. He's a football manager. He's going to be much more aware than we are. I think, let me go on to the second part. I think it shows that Jürgen is really aware of his tactics, understands how to change his tactics when we aren't scoring. He just seemed to set up perfectly, didn't he? And it's something that he's actually consistently done over his tenure as Liverpool manager, is there are slight changes to his tactics for every single game. I believe that he is much more of a European manager than Brendan Rodgers was. Brendan Rodgers had a way of playing, a philosophy of playing football that didn't really change. It was like, he obviously changed the tactics from 3 at the back to blah, 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 but there are a lot more subtle changes within Jürgen Klopp's system, and he's setting his team up for the opponents, and that's something that I think we'll see throughout, and I think that actually makes it much harder for the opposition managers, because, you know, when Brendan Rodgers was found out in formations, and he was, let's get on to the 4-diamond-2, shall I say, you know, teams found us out and they understood how to play that, and we had to change our tactics again. If we're not quite playing the same tactics every single game, then the opposition manager doesn't know how to set his team up for us. It always puts us on the front foot, and that's what I've liked seeing more from Jürgen Klopp than any other manager since Rafa Benitez. Billy Bello, great name. If that's your real name, that's a boss name, man. I love that shit. You could be a superhero in a Marvel comic with an alliteration like that in your name. Chris, I want your views on why the same group of players played so average under Rodgers but are playing so well under Klopp. Do you think Brendan didn't have trust in his own team? I think you're trying to get me into answering that question the same way that you feel, and I agree with you. I think that he didn't have trust in himself. I think he started to doubt his own opinions towards the end of his tenure, and I think that the players realised that and couldn't give themselves 110% into buying into somebody's tactics and philosophy when I think the manager doesn't believe in it as well. Jürgen Klopp looks like a strong-willed fella who has belief that what he's doing is right, and I believe that that is why we are performing so much better, Bill. Actually, great question. Daniel Sturridge is the next topic of conversation. Ban Mido. That assist from Chan was Gerrard-esque. Do you think Gerrard taught him while training recently? And then he does this on his emoji. I don't know if that's the exact emoji. I've attempted something. I should have probably thought about it and then gone, don't attempt that, Chris, because you'll probably just look ridiculous. But anyway, I've done it now. There's nothing I can do. It's been done. Do I think Gerrard's done that in training? No, I think that's just pure Chan. I think that's just what Emre Can's about, to be honest with you. He's a little bit of a special player, and he's been getting better under Jürgen Klopp. Ballers Life, Sturridge looked fantastic tonight. I got to admit, that was a great performance by you boys. Thank you. Tip of the hat to you, might say. Greeno, it just shows that what we can do with Sturridge. If we manage to keep him fit for the next 10 or 15 league games, we can really make a push for the title with the way this season's been set up. Funny, me and Aubrey were just talking about this before we went into the show, is that, you know, I don't believe that Liverpool are going to win the league this season, but I actually agree with what you're saying. We can challenge for the title. People are starting to sit up and take notice of Liverpool. When you score 13 goals in your last 3 away games, you're going to make waves, and teams are going to fear us. I just worry that we've played all our tough away games. I think I'd rather be playing Man City and Chelsea away from home than at home at the end of the season, which is mad. But if we sort our home form out, we can certainly challenge for the title. It's definitely, you know, 2 weeks ago I was thinking we'd finish 6th. Now I'm thinking we're breaking the top 4. So there we go. And Aubrey, Ban Mido, that was not a Sturridge topic question. That was all Emre Can. That assist from Chan was Gerrard-esque. That's what it said. He threw me under the bus. I praised him earlier on. I'm going to have to slap him down now. So if you want me to slap Aubrey on camera, let me know in the comment section below. And you never know, it could be the next video. Fringe players, but I need 1,000 likes for me to even consider doing that as a video. Fringe players, Stephen Power. Great to see some of the players on the fringes of the first team play really well, like Ibe and Origi, and how easy we made the goals look. But happened to Lallana, he actually completed a full 90 minutes. Whoa, he did! I didn't even realise. Get in, Adam, my son. You completed 90 minutes. You're a man. You're a real man. You're not a little boy anymore. Well done, Adam. Chin up, my friend. Storm.Billy. G.Smith, lad, had some speed. I didn't notice that, actually, but yeah, fair enough. And the coveted, no trophied comment of the week goes to Ronald Koeman. From yesterday's Echo. Never done this one before. We know Liverpool like to press, and if we beat the press, then you have a lot of options and possibilities. I'm not afraid. I prepare my team always about what we can do and how we beat the press, and then we have good opportunities to create chances. You were so fucking wrong. You were so fucking wrong, Ronald. You had no clue. You changed to 3 at the back. You played Wanyama as centre-back. It didn't work. It did not work. Great. Thank you very much, Ronald Koeman, for your comment of the week. I know you didn't technically put it in the YouTube video. And I'm sorry for any YouTubers who thought they may get comment of the week, but Koeman, he deserved it after that. Anyway, I'm Chris Pajak. Don't forget to give the video 1, 2, 3, 4 thumbs up if that's possible. 1,000 likes. Klopp slap Aubrey, and let me know any thoughts or any more comments in the box below. And don't forget to check out the rest of the content and the rest of the post-match content after Liverpool smash Southampton on the YouTube channel. Anyway, Chris Pajak for the Redmen TV, hashtag Coutinho Crush, signing off.
Okay, Redmen TV Christmas sweatshirts are available now. You've got Merry Kloppmas and
Coutinho.
Ho, ho, ho. Because it's Christmas.
See what we did there?
People like that shit.
See what we did?
Where are they available from?
Ho, ho, ho. RedmenTVshop.com. No, the RedmenTVshop.com.
It's a branding thing. But anyway, click through there. They're available now for 3 weeks only. Get yours while you can.